you're a mom trying to build a business in the cracks of your day and you're tired of feeling like you're failing at everything, this video is for you. I'm a mom of 6. I run the Unmuted CEO, and I do not subscribe to hustle culture. I'm going to show you the exact faith-first productivity system I use so I can serve my family, grow my business, and actually have peace while I do it. Hey sis, welcome back to the Unmuted CEO. I'm Tammy, your confidence and visibility coach for mom entrepreneurs. I know what it feels like to wake up already behind. The kids need you. The house needs you. Your job or business needs you. And somewhere in there, you're supposed to chase this big, God-sized vision, right? For a long time, I thought productivity meant hustling harder, sleeping less, and squeezing my life into some perfect aesthetic morning routine I saw online. But God had to remind me, my time is not a performance for people. It's stewardship before Him. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the difference between hustle and stewardship, how I structure my week as a mom of 6 and a CEO, what one typical day looks like for me, and a simple action step you can walk away with your own faith-first plan. So if that sounds like what you need, hit like, subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's start here. Productivity is not about doing more. It's about doing what matters most. Hustle culture says grind 24/7, sleep when you're dead. If you're not ahead, it's because you're not working hard enough. But as daughters of God, as moms, as CEOs, that doesn't fit. Stewardship says, Lord, this is the time you're giving me. How do you want me to use it? It honors your season. It honors your capacity. It makes room for both calling and caring for your family. One scripture I come back to is Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters. That means my time is not about impressing Instagram. It's about honoring God with what He's put in my hands, my kids, my marriage, my health, my assignments in business. So when I talk about my productivity system, I'm not talking about you becoming a machine. I'm talking about creating a rhythm where your God, your family, and your assignment all get a place at the table without you burning out. Okay, let me show you how this actually looks in my week. I like to think in blocks versus a super strict hourly schedule. Because as moms, somebody's always spilling something. My week has 4 main categories. God time. This is my foundation. Prayer, Bible, journaling. Family time. Kids, husband, home. CEO time. Content, clients, systems, strategy. Rest, personal time. Sleep, movement, fun, me being Tammy, not just a mom or a coach. I literally plug these into my week like puzzle pieces. For example, mornings before the kids are fully up, God time plus quiet planning. School hours, nap times, CEO time. After school to bedtime, family time. One evening or block on the weekend, deep CEO work or batching content. One non-negotiable block, rest. No work, no content, just being a human. I want you to notice something. I don't start with what can I squeeze in for the business. I start with what time do I need with God to stay grounded? What time do my kids need me present? What time do I have left over for the assignment? That's stewardship. And here's the thing, sis. In some seasons, your CEO time might be 2 hours a day. In other seasons, it might be one solid 3 to 4 hour block a week. You're not less called because you have less time. God knew how many kids you would have and what your life would look like before He gave you this vision. Your job is not to match her schedule on Instagram. Your job is to steward the one He gave you. Let me walk you through what a typical day can look like for me. And quick disclaimer, this is not a perfect day. This is a realistic day. Adjust this to your own rhythm. For mornings, between 6 and 7:30 a.m., I start with God. I read my Bible, I pray, sometimes just journal out my anxieties. I ask, Lord, what is the one thing in my business you want me to focus on today? I write down my top 1 to 3 tasks for CEO time. Not 10, just 1 to 3. School runs and kid prep. I do this between the hours of 7:30 and 9 a.m. This is family mode. I'm not trying to multitask business here. If I get an idea, I drop it in my notes app with a voice to text. My CEO block. I do this between the hours of 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. This is where the productivity systems really show. One day might be content filming. One day might be client work or coaching. Another day might be back end systems or planning. I don't try to do all three deeply in the same short block. I pick a focus. For example, between 10 and 10:15, I pray and I review the 1 to 3 tasks. Between 10:15 and 11:30, I batch film. Between 11:30 and 12, I upload. I create my title and description for one long form video or a short. In the afternoons, between the hours of 12 and 7 p.m., that's mostly family time. Light, low brain tasks if needed. Replying to a few DMs. I'm not planning big creative work here. Evening reset, 10 minutes. I do a quick CEO reset. What did I actually get done? What's still open? What's my top priority for tomorrow? That's it. You'll notice I'm not filling every second with work. I'm protecting my energy, my mind, and my assignment. Now, none of this works without boundaries. There are things I intentionally do not do in this season. I don't say yes to every collaboration. I don't try to be on every platform at full capacity. I don't respond to messages at all hours of the night. I ask, does this help me serve the woman I'm called to while still honoring my family and my health? If the answer is no, it's a no for now. Boundaries are not you being mean. Boundaries are you being a good steward. Some of you are not unproductive. You're just overcommitted. And God is inviting you to simplify so you can actually be faithful with what you already have. Okay, let's bring this home and make it practical for you. I want you to do this today, sis. Grab a blank sheet of paper or open a Google Doc. Write 4 columns at the top: God, family, CEO, rest. Look at your week and plug in realistic blocks for each. Then, under your CEO blocks, write your top 1 to 3 focus tasks for the day. Don't try to be perfect. Don't try to copy my schedule. Ask God, with the time I actually have this week, how can I honor you, my family, and the assignment you've given me? That's your faith first productivity system. Not a template from Pinterest, a rhythm built with God for your real life. If this helped you, let me know in the comments. What's your biggest takeaway? Comment stewardship down below if you're done chasing hustle culture and you're ready to build with God's peace instead. And if you want more faith-based strategy for your business and your content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. Next week, I'm breaking down a full 30-day social media growth plan to help you go from invisible to unmuted online as a mom CEO. You don't want to miss that. I love you, sis. And remember, you're not behind. You're in process. I'll see you in the next video.